क्या स्टार्ट हुआ बोल रहे हैं? Good evening, guys. So today we'll be discussing about XRP, Bitcoin, Chainlink, and uh, we'll be discussing why there is a huge momentum in Ripple right now after a long time, and also we'll be discussing what are the price points that Ripple can reach. So stay tuned till the end of this live session to know all of the details. So Ajay,
Yeah,
can I
welcome
share my
back.
screen?
Yes, you can share. I think I have given you permission.
Okay, so how is life going on, Ajay?
Life going is very good. Right now, it's very good, and it's a bull market, so earn as much as you can.
So let us analyze the XRP versus US dollar chart. So if you notice, so what is very evident are two things. Number one is XRP
Can you close
is
these ads?
reaching its prior highs. Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Oh, so XRP just gave its breakout recently. Very recently, it gave its breakout just past this week, and this happened due to the good news about the SEC. So if you see 5th April volume, the weekly volume is huge, 4.2 billion volume. And that's a lot considering the volume that was previously seen in December and January, where the volume is just like 814 million. So imagine billions of volumes coming in a week's time. So because of the 5th April cycle, XRP is closing to its previous high, which it made in the bull market of 2018. And if you track other coins like Cardona, etc., these coins have already covered the high of 2018. And the only reason why XRP was lagging behind the whole thing was because it was involved in an ACC case. That is why you'll see here crazy pumps and dumps. Actually, it was doing pretty well. If you see the November graph, if you see the November graph, uh, let me zoom in for you guys. If you see the November graph, you will see XRP doing pretty well. But then, as soon as we hit December, the SEC lawsuit filed, then there is a huge dump. Still, XRP tried to regain its previous highs during February, but still there was it was trying to go high and low. But then recently March news came in that it had covered all its lawsuits, and it had covered all its losses, and now we see crazy movement up. And this movement will, in our analysis, it should move up. Now why am I saying that? Let me show you the XRP Bitcoin chart. That will make things easier to visualize. So So let us analyze it briefly. So this is the XRP Bitcoin chart, and it looks pretty promising if I have to be very honest with you guys. So the the regions you guys are looking down over here are the accumulation zones. So this area over here, this area over here, and this area over here are Ripple accumulation zones where you could buy Ripple. Now, now if you look very closely, now if you look very closely, now this was the high that it made before the SEC gave its verdict that it had a case with Ripple. So back in November, back in November, what you would notice is that Ripple was doing pretty good with respect to Bitcoin. Now, for Ripple to do as well, like as good as it was doing in November with respect to Bitcoin, it still has a 47.41% um, up chance to go up. So, so if you go to XRP and USD chart from the highs of right now, from the highs of like 142 rupees here in India, if you see a 47% improve would give you $2.65. Now, if you calculate $2.65, how much is $2.65? Mm, Let me calculate. In rupees, if you see $2.65 would be 201 rupees. So 201 or 190 to 201, you can say, like we still have that much room to grow if you just see the November gains. But if you want to see how Ripple moves, if you want to see, this is the gains back in 2018. Now, best case scenario, if Ripple moves this much high, that is 226% high. Now, 226% is a pretty big margin. This will be called as best case scenario for Ripple. So, in this bull cycle, if it reaches up to 226%, I would like to give you a fair idea where would XRP go. So, let me let me diminish this size and let me show you a clear vision where 226 would be. Okay, over here. So best case scenario Ripple would be a $5 Ripple. Look at this. Look at this chart, guys. Nearly $6 Ripple. So if we are to see, and if Bitcoin does pretty well, and if Ripple does pretty well, we can see a $6 Ripple, but $5 Ripple. But let's not get carried away. The realistic price would be 200 rupees Ripple uh, by this month or so if everything goes well. So before before I was not advocating Ripple because Ripple was in a mess. But right now, as you can see, look at the green bars it's making, look at the huge volume. Let us, even if you see hourly chart, the hourly chart is also crazy. one retracement, everything green. But be careful because if you see uh, Bitcoin data, uh, after Bitcoin makes a high, look at this. It made an all-time high, retracement, all-time high, retracement, all-time high, retracement. So we we might be looking uh, we might be looking at a retracement. We might be looking at a 30% retracement. Guys, don't be scared, but we might see a 30% retracement. Look at this. Look at the prior retracements from this high to this low, up to minus 28.24 retracement. So
Yeah,
look at
definitely.
that. And this was just in February. Now, if you want to see the recent dip in March,
It's less than, I think.
there was a 17.69% dip. So right now, uh, according to pie chart analysis indicator, it shows that we are in a resistance zone where we might be seeing a red bar in a couple of days. And that red bar, guys, can be pretty brutal. We can expect a retracement up to 30%. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Bitcoin coming down to its previous level. So, what is your take, Ajay, on this
Yeah,
analysis?
yeah, it's very, very pretty good analysis. And so right now, as we can see, Bitcoin is going up, and so it may go beyond $63,000. Like the prediction was like in the month of April, it may go about $80,000, the Bitcoin. So let's see whether it goes up and or not. But definitely it will not directly go to the moon. It will once it will go high and it will come back to their positions, and after that it will again move. So if it moves slowly, then it will be the good for the market. But if it get dumped again, then we had a good chances for the altcoins, because if Bitcoin is going up, then the more the people are buying more and more Bitcoins, so people are not going for the altcoin. So the chances are altcoin can dump. Okay, altcoins can go down. So if Bitcoin goes up, then it's pretty good that we had a good chance to get more money. But if it get struck into about 63 or $65,000, then we have a good chances in altcoins. So as we can see, let me share my screen. As you can see,
I think I have to
what
stop
any
sharing my screen to do that.
no, no, I can share. I think you are not getting my screen, or what?
I am getting now after I stop sharing.
Okay, one sec. So yeah, okay, it's all good. Mhm. So as we can see right now, Bitcoin is after getting high, all-time high, again got down. If you say, looking at chart here. Okay, so here if we see the Bitcoin dominance, so Bitcoin dominance when it touches about $63,000, so it went high. but again it went again down to 50, 55. So it is a pretty good if it is between 57 to the 50, 52. If Bitcoin dominance in this area, then we don't have to worry about the altcoin. If it goes beyond the 57, then there will be a high chances that all the altcoin can go down. Okay, so we have to take care of this thing, Bitcoin dominance. So as we right now we can see it is between the 57 to 52, and it's pretty good that altcoins are also going high, as we can see the XRP, VChain, and Cardano, ADA, and TRX also is there. TRX, as you can see, it is about 13% up in today. Today it is about 13% up, and this is the support for the TRX. And same for the VChain. If we see the VChain, then we had about 0.138. And here it's a support. We see in 30-minute chart. So यहाँ से 6 बजे at 6 p.m. IST. So it went up to the 11 rupees in Indian rupees. Right now it is $0.12 cents. So if we see Ethereum also, so Ethereum is all-time high, about $2,294, and but one thing I have noticed here, Nikhil, the volume was not that
Yes.
much high in the Bitcoin, though it went high all time, but the volume was not that much high. What do you think?
Hmm.
See, if we see 1 hour chart, then
Volume
yeah,
for Bitcoin to get immense volume is very difficult because Bitcoin is like
all time,
an
yeah,
expensive coin. So people may not turn up to buy Bitcoin. So right now the pump in Bitcoin does not feel like very what do you call. It's done by some institutional traders.
yeah,
I think this is just the hype.
it,
I think this is just the hype catching up.
yeah, I think so. This is just for the like this big fishes are not, I think, not in the crypto market right now. As we can see the March volume, so it
Hmm.
is about 157.9K. Okay, and if we see
Hmm.
the Fab, it's about 240. So the volume was less as compared to
That's
the
what.
Fab, and right now it is about 40K.
Hmm. Hmm.
And if we see the previous volume also, like in November 2020, it's about 200, and December also 250, and in Jan we got about 457K volume. But after that,
Those are big whales coming
yeah,
in.
yeah, at Jan we
So
got more number of volumes.
yes,
See the same as we
the
say,
main thing
yeah,
about Bitcoin I'd like to say is now we need to be really careful where we are trading because if you see Bitcoin logarithmic regression indicator, what you will notice is that we are approaching the final phase of the bull run. So we might April, May, January, March, April, May, June. So April and May will be two crucial months to look whether we are in it for the previous dip. Like Bitcoin gives a huge, if you see previous trends, if you see previous charts, what Bitcoin does is after it runs for the moon, it goes down into the abyss as well. So guys, you need to be really careful. If you see the pi cycle chart, the chart clearly states that right now we are in a resistance zone. That does not mean that we will see a 80% dip, but there is a high possibility that we will see a 30% dip in Bitcoin, but we still have time. So
Yeah.
um, what I analyzed was that Bitcoin can go up to 90,000 to 120K, 110K this season. And after that, we should see a huge 80% dip. That means Bitcoin, if we see previous trends like in 2018, it can go to $12,000. But I don't think that is very likely because lots of institutions and all are there for Bitcoin. But if you see the past, if you see the past, and if you see past trends, Bitcoin should fall to one $12,000. But please, guys, be do your research and look into the trends. Don't get caught. That is what we'd like to say.
Yeah. So I think right now, if instead of investing in Bitcoin, you can go for some of the altcoin. Like you can go for TRX, uh, and XRP was also there, but right now it is in high. So I will not suggest you to go and buy XRP. Even though you can go for VChain, it is pretty good. And
I would not recommend VChain either because VChain, I think it has already given its gains, most of its gains.
okay,
It's very tricky to invest in VChain right now.
yeah, but I think
Mm,
it may go up again. Like
it can go
because
up. It can go up, but like my analysis, under my analysis, I have taken out all my gains. I'm happy.
hmm,
Um Today's interesting play would be Chili's.
yeah, yeah, Chili's,
Today, 12 o'clock,
it may go up, huh?
Bayern Munich versus PSG. It may go up because there's a football match happening today at 12. And if PSG happens to win that match, expect Chili's to go to at least 50 rupees by tomorrow.
Yeah, like
If PSG wins, that is.
in morning, you see, if you see in the morning, it went up. Like it's about 43 or 44 rupees. Uh, 0.5 it touches, but again it went down after that by the evening. Let's see, and so let's talk about
Let's look into the yeah.
let's talk about the chain link.
You want to talk about Chainlink? Okay, fine. So talking about Chainlink is very interesting. So Chainlink works with Oracle. So what Chainlink does is uh, it converts. So there's a huge network. Okay, so there's a huge network of cryptocurrencies. So what Chainlink is planning to do is for all the transfers, the nodal transfers and all, and everything that happens between one coin to the other. Like from if you want to send Ethereum to Matic, Polkadot to Bitcoin. So the whole ecosystem of transferring things, what Chainlink does is it simplifies it. So if you go to their site and look into Chainlink's um, how Chainlink works, you will find lots of source material that you can go and walk through and understand in much depth how Chainlink works.
Hmm.
And Chainlink has multiple of projects that is in pipeline. Um, and Chainlink is one of the most what do you call it, trusted Oracle based platforms out there. So what is interesting about Chainlink is Chainlink, if you see Rick's reward metric against Bitcoin, Chainlink right now is in a buy phase actually. So if you are looking
Yeah,
to
definitely.
hold Chainlink right now, you can buy Chainlink because only for long term traders we don't advocate short term trading. This is
Yeah.
for traders who are looking to hold Chainlink for more than 2, 3, 4 months, and people who are looking to invest in something more stable. Chainlink is one of those coins that does pretty well when Bitcoin is pretty stable. Right now, Bitcoin is very volatile. If you see Bitcoin trends, it makes a new high every couple of weeks. So historically speaking, Chainlink does not do that well. So if you see the history, when Chainlink does well, it does well when Bitcoin is stable. Like if you see the whole chart last year, before last year, Chainlink does pretty well when Bitcoin prices are stable. So that is there. So if you are looking to invest in Chainlink, I would suggest you can go and buy Chainlink.
Yeah. And but not this time. If it is like below $30, you can buy there. But it is already up by 20%, 10%. Sorry. So right now we can see it is $35.
Wait, okay.
But I think the
Let
zone of
me let me see my Chainlink.
the zone of 20 $30, $20, 20, yeah, $30. That is the pretty good support. So from there you can go for this. If you see,
Absolutely.
or you can go for 20, but I don't think so it will touch 24. If you see here 24, it may not touch 24, but if you want to buy you can go for 29 or $30. You can go for this, but not right now because it is already
We
very high. So you can
no, I
do.
don't. I think Chainlink can go to $100, man.
Yeah, it may, like if you see before, like in 2020 also it went high. It is not like
That's what.
other coins, like they went high only. Right now they are going high because due to the pump or due to the what we can say that uh, due to the hype, they are some of the seed coins also going up.
Hmm.
So these are
Hmm.
some of the good projects like you can invest in and for the long term, so that you can get a good amount of returns.
Yes,
So what you can do is you can accumulate
absolutely.
some amount like 25% you can buy here, and if it went down you can go for again 20 to 30% here at 24. But I think this 24 $24, beyond this it will be a little difficult to go down beyond this, but it may come beyond this about $30 or $29.
I am very bullish on Chainlink because Chainlink has lots and lots of potential to grow, man.
Yeah, if we see the
And I think right now is the accumulation zone where
1.1 billion, 1 billion volume. I think 1 billion is there, or 1 billion on this side. And the market rank is about 11th rank, if you see. So total currency circulation is about, I don't know what it is. It is 4 billion.
For what?
This is mark circulation.
A
Channel
market circulation, yeah, it's
4.1.
4 million, yes, not 419 million, 419 million, man.
Okay, but means to maximum we can get about 1 billion.
Yeah, 1 billion.
Okay. Yeah. So and at last we are talking about the Unisap. If you want to buy, but it is already high again. It is already high about 35%. Like you can accumulate at 30 plus 30 rupees, that's $30. So Unisap by 5th May they had a good like they are launching their own exchange. They are already exchange, na? They are launching their own platform so they can reduce the trading fees. Like right now there is a high fee when you trade in the Unisap exchange. So it is already up, but you can accumulate at $30. You can accumulate this thing, 30 or $29. So it may uh, it may give you about good amount of returns by the end of April. And if you invest right now, you can you can get out, means you can get off from this by the end of April, like or in the first May or second May. Second May. 1 billion. Okay. So these are the some of the coins. Yeah, these are some of the altcoins in which you can invest. The first one is we have talked about Chainlink, Unisap, XRP, or and even you can go for the Litecoin. Litecoin is also good. You know, I was tracking.
Yeah, Litecoin is also pretty good.
Yeah, I was tracking a Litecoin when it was about 17,000, 17,000 in Indian rupees.
Hmm.
But it went right now. It is about I think 20 628 628 into how much rupees? Something 14. Five. Yani, this is about 25 or 26,000 rupees right now. If you see the total high, see, you can see 2017 or 2000 for December or Jan, it went about 310 dollars. It's about $320. So we had a good chance to earn money in this also, Litecoin. So these are some of the coins in which you can invest, and please do your own research before investing in any coins. We are not the financial advisor, and we don't. And this is not our responsibility if you lose money in the market. We have whatever we have talked about in this video. We have given our own market research. So we have done our research and we have given our views. So it's your responsibility if you want to invest. It's invest before doing your research. Sorry, after doing your
Exactly.
research. Okay. So I think uh, it's already about how much? It's already 37 minutes. So we now wrap up. We will wrap up this session and do follow us on Instagram. Do follow us on the, like, you can join our Telegram group where we will post about our research and all. And do subscribe to channel. So we are back with CryptoX. We got blocked by the YouTube, so we again back in the channel. So we will meet you again tomorrow. So till then, take care and happy earnings. कितने आराम से